Hi friends, Namaste. I am Ananta Sharma. Now today I will present to you the chart of a doctor, an ayurvedic doctor, and a professor of ayurvedic medicine in a government medical college, and also later on who worked as the additional director of ayurvedic department of the state government. So I will proceed. The native of this chart is a doctor of Ayurvedic medicine. He passed MD and acquired a PhD degree in Ayurvedic medicine. He worked as a professor in a government Ayurvedic medical college, and later on he worked and retired as the additional director of the uh, Department of Ayurvedic medicine in the state government. Now, let us study the D1 chart first. So, the moon is in Tola. Moon is in Parivartana with the Lord of Moon sign, Venus. That means the Lord of Moon sign is connected to Moon. It implies that the Moon is connected to the Lord of Moon sign, Venus. The same Venus aspects the Janmalagna in Vrishchika. So, Moon is the Yogada. You know the definition of Yogada? Just I repeat it here for your convenience. So, if the Lord of the Moon sign aspects Moon as well as the Janmalagna is Yogada. So, Venus is the Yogada. Venus is Dharakaraka DK. Here, Venus may not be important as a Dharakaraka. Here, the implication is, or the meaning is, whoever planet combines with Venus or whichever pada is in contact with Venus, that pada or that planet becomes very strong and gives good results. That is the meaning of Yogada. Further, Venus is connected to Moon in D1 chart, and Venus aspects the Lagnas in D9 and D3 charts also. So, this is a Raja Yoga. The same planet aspects Moon sign in D1 and the Lagnas in D3 and D9 charts. It is a Raja Yoga of top order. So, Venus is the Raja Yoga Karaka here. Next, Argala. We have seen Venus is Yogada and also the Raj Yoga Karaka. That means Venus is very strong. If that Venus is endowed with Argala, then Venus becomes furthermore stronger than Argala. The Yogada Venus is in Karkataka. There are two planets, Moon and exalted Saturn in Tula, which is the fourth house from Venus. There is Sun in Vrishaba, which is the 11th house from Venus. So there are three planets, two in Tula and one in Vrishaba. So the two houses, 4th and 11th from Venus, are occupied by three planets. This is called a Tripada or Gala, that is 75% Argala. See the planets causing Argala. Why we are studying the Karakattvas or lordships of these planets causing Argala? Because the planet endowed with Argala imbibes the qualities of the planets causing Argala. That means here Venus imbibes the qualities of Moon, Saturn, and also Sun. See, Sun, who is Sun? Sun is the Atmakaraka and Lord of A6. A6 is in Simha. So we know A6 is important for this medical profession. Then Moon. Moon is the Amachakaraka. Amachakaraka is important because He is the Karaka of profession and also is the name, fame, and honor. So then, exalted Saturn is Jnati Karaka, again the Karaka of the sixth house and Karaka for medical profession. The Lord of Rajyapada, Kumbha. So Saturn is Lord of, or Saturn is GK, Saturn is the Lord of Rajyapada Kumbha, and also the Lord of Makara, which is the sixth house from A6 and the fifth house from A5. A5 is Kanya. So he is sixth from A6 and fifth from A5. That is Makara. So Lord of Makara is Saturn. Hence, by now we can understand the Venus is endowed with Argala, very and hence very strong, and benefic results are also may be expected that whichever pada or whoever karaka is connected to Venus, that pada or that karaka becomes very strong and gives very good results of a very high order. Now, let us study the profession of the native. We know the native is a doctor, a professor, and also an administrator because he is additional director in the Department of Ayurvedic Medicine in government office. This is a government officer. We also know that if the Arudhalabha, the Rajyapada 8, their laws and AMK are connected to number 1, A6, Lord of A6, GK, Mercury and Ketu, the native is a doctor. Number 2, A5, Lord of A5, Uttarakaraka, Jupiter, and Jupiter or Mercury, the natural karakas for teaching. Then the third one, A5, Lord of A5, PK, and the Sun or Venus, the native is an officer in government service. See the D10 chart. Now let us see the D10 chart. See, I already told you that the padas connected to Arudalabha or Rajyapada 8 indicates the profession of the native to a large extent. Again, we have to ascertain it and confirm it only by the connections with the laws of those padas and also to the karakas. Mere connection of padas do not decide the profession. Just they indicate the profession only. See the pattern in the arrangement of padas. The Arudha Lagna is a Makara and Arudha Labha is a Vrishchika. Rajyapada 8 is in Kumbha. The 10th from 8 is a Vrishchika, which is the same as Arudha Labha. So Arudha Labha is connected to 8 that way. Then the Shashtapada A6 is in Simha. He aspects the Arudhalabha Makara, and the sixth from A6 is Makara. The Patrapada A5 is in Kanya, and the fifth from A5 is again Makara. That is the Arudha Lagna. The Arudha Lagna Makara aspects Arudhalabha Vrishchika. Here, sixth from A6, fifth from A5 is the same planet, same house. That means if any planet is connected to Makara, that means that that planet is connected to A6 as well as A5. That is the importance of Makara here. Then Arudha Lagna Makara aspects Arudha Labha Vrishchika. The padas A6, A5 connected to Arudha Lagna indicate that the native is a teacher because of A5, and also the native is in high post in government circle, government service, and also a director because of the A5 connected to Makara. Because he is a doctor, A6 is connected to Makara. These are only indications. We may be able to ascertain it when we study the connections, one of the connections of the lords of the padas and karakas to the Arudlabha and Rajyapada and also AMK. See now Arudlabha. See, let us see one after another. Arudlabha is the Vrishika. Is not occupied by any planet or any pada. Vrishika is the 10th house from A10, that is Kumbha. This is very important. It is aspected by number one. See the number of planets aspected by Aurora, aspected connected to Aurora Labha. Mars from Mesha aspects Aurora Labha. Mars is the lord of Aurora Labha. Then two, Saturn. Saturn is GK, the lord of Makara, which is Arudha Lagna, the fifth from Arudha Lagna, A5, and the sixth from A6. We know A6 is Simha and A5 is Kanya. Also, Saturn, the lord of A10 Kumbha. Number three, Mercury. Mercury, the lord of A5 Kanya, and the natural karaka for medical profession. Then Ketu. Ketu is also a karaka for medical profession. When we say Makara aspects Arudha Labha, and it is the same as the fifth from A5 and the sixth from A6, it implies that it may any planet combines with or aspects Makara, it means that planet is connected to A5 and A6 also. Then one more noteworthy point here is that the lord of A10 Saturn is aspecting Arudha Labha, and the lord of Arudha Labha Mars is aspecting A10 Kumbha. I repeat it. See, the lord of A10 is aspecting Arudha Labha, and the lord of Arudha Labha is aspecting A10. Lord of A10 is aspecting Arudha Labha. Lord of Arudha Labha is aspecting A10. The Lord of A6 Sun is aspecting A10 Kumbha, and Lord of A10 Saturn is aspecting A6 Simha. It is interesting to note that all the indications of medical profession A6, GK Saturn, Mercury Ketu, Lord of A10 are all connected to Makara, concentrated. They're all concentrated in Makara. The most important point missing here, that missing an important connection here is the Amachakaraka moon. Moon is not seen in any of these combinations. See, the discussion of profession, Amachakaraka is very important. If Amachakaraka is not connected to Arudalabha or Lord of Arudalabha, A10 or 10 from A10 or their lords, the native cannot achieve any success in the profession, and we will see it later on. So we are missing the Amachakaraka, but no problem. Here, Yogada. We know Yogada is very important because he is Arudhala, Lord of, he is Atmakaraka, he is a Lagnadipati, he is a Atmakarakамsa Lagna, he is all in one, he is a Yogada. So, the Yogada and Rajayoga planet Venus, the Yogada and the Rajayogakaraka planet Venus is exalted in Meena. The AMK moon is in Midhuna. Then the Putrapada A5 is in Kanya. And PK Jupiter occupies Kanya. It means the Amachakaraka moon aspects is in mutual aspect with Yogada Venus, and moon and Venus aspect the A5 and PK Jupiter Kanya. So we have already seen that Lord of A5 Mercury and is in Makara, connecting with the Lord of Saturn, combining with the Lord of Saturn. Thus, all the connections required for the native to become a doctor, a teacher, and an administrative officer are fulfilled. Now, see the Rajyogas present in this chart. AMK Moon and PK Jupiter are in mutual aspect. AMK and PK. That is very important. AMK is a Karaka for profession. PK is Karaka for power. So AMK combines with PK means the native enjoys power in his official capacity. Yogada Venus exalted. AMK Moon PK Jupiter are in mutual aspect. So Yogada aspects or Yogada combines with the planet has a manifold strength. Next, GK and the Lord of A10 Saturn combines with a Lord of A5 Kanya, Lord of A5. A5 is Kanya, Lord of A5 is Mercury, and the natural Karaka for medical profession. Mercury and Ketu, and another Karaka for medical profession in Makara, which is the sixth from A6 and fifth from A5. So these Rajyogas and the other combinations justify the multiple professions of the native. Again, here let us try to apply and verify the combinations of given in Jaimini Sutras by the sage Jaimini. Jaimini states that if the Tarakamsa Lagna is connected to Mercury, Moon, and Venus, the native is a doctor. There is another combination. If Karkamsa Lagna is connected to Mercury and Moon, then also the native is a doctor. Another combination is so here the Karkamsa Lagna is Kanya. So Kanya is the sign ruled by Mercury. Then Karakamsa Lagna Kanya is aspected by Moon and also Venus. Here Karakamsa Lagna is aspected by Moon and Venus. But Mercury is missing here. But Mercury is involved in this combination in this way because Karakamsa Lagna is Kanya, the sign of Mercury. Moon is in Mithuna, again ruled by Mercury. So Venus is Yogada. So here Karakamsa Lagna is connected to Moon and Venus. Mercury is missing, but Karakamsa Lagna Kanya is the sign ruled by Mercury, and Moon is in the sign ruled by Mercury. Is all we can say about the combinations given by this is Jaimini. Thank you.